Hello and welcome to Kingdom Maker. This is Simant 2020. So usually when I make videos, they're tutorial based and it's my gameplay. This one's a little bit different because this is somebody else's gameplay, but I'm going to use this as a tutorial. Um, and I'm not a fan of shaming people or you know talking about people that don't do things like I do. Maybe I do things a little bit better, but I was just horrified with how this battle ended up going. So I did want to talk about a few different parts of it. So this is an attack. The guy who's doing the attack is obviously much weaker than the guy who's defending. So there's no way this guy is really going to do well with this. And the guy's he's fighting has tier 3. He had, the attacker has tier 2. But he ends up getting a lot of support, and Strider, for example, is a really strong guy. So you'll see that this first wave, now granted the defender didn't do too good either because he pulled out his troops before allies even arrived, so they're all fighting, outside the castle walls, which was a good thing that the attacker did, was he pulled the guys outside, but just the way he plays this battle is just bizarre to me. It's just doesn't make sense. So, and right here, he's got his first round of Strider's troops, which are really strong, and he's putting them up here to take out the reinforcements, but he's not killing. So the guy that reinforced War Dogs, I think he's like 4 million, which the defender is 7.5 million. So the defender's stronger. So he put a ballista here by itself, which is just going to get killed. He tries to sneak in the trebuchet, which is not going to work either. Instead of killing these guys, he's focused more on holding off the reinforcements, which is weaker than the guy that's actually defending. So it just doesn't make sense to me, like what he was trying to do here. And I get he was trying to get that guy to attack a gate or a wall or something, but yeah, I mean, even if he hit, it wouldn't have done much. But this is, like Strider's siege army, like his best army. I mean, we've taken capitals, 30s with this because of this one army. So I know it's just an absolute waste, and it's, I'm not a big fan of the attackers. I'm not a huge fan of the defenders, but I thought the defenders were getting a bad rap, so I'm like, okay, hopefully they defend pretty well. But like Strider's a good guy, and the fact that his actually Strider wasn't the guy I was thinking of. I was thinking Blackmore. But anyway, Strider's a good guy, and the fact that his army was just like absolutely wasted. And this is quite incredible. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but this one first army, granted, it's got some tier 3, but these ballistas and catapults lasted much longer than they ever should have. So the next thing here is then this guy decides to attack over here. So instead of once again killing these ballistas and catapults, he's just kind of letting them stay alive. And with the way he did this attack, you're going to see that this is just crazy. Like, they get the catapult, I think. No, they didn't even get the catapult. So the catapult is still alive and the ballista is doing fine. It's just like, this is just another waste of another army. Instead of taking out those catapults and ballistas, it's just, he took out some archers, like tier 2 archers that were in the towers, were more important than these catapults and ballistas. It's just incredible to me. Like, I don't know what this guy was thinking. So here's the next attack. So once again, I paused it here, but you could see that, the ballistas, the archers, they're all in the back. And the guy has a ram. And the ram leads the attack, so it gets killed immediately. But yeah, he did get the ballistas and archers there, but he led the attack with the rams. And the rams just died, the battering rams. They didn't even get to a gate. It was just like suicide those. And then, so he's got the ballista way back there. I think he put him on hold so that he would attack the wall. But this wall is like not even an important wall. Like that wall he's going after saves, it saves like 4 or 5 gates, but it's like not even that important. And he doesn't even kill it. Just like, nice job. So here we go again. He's once again running towards the gate for a reason I don't know, which gives the horses a chance to get in front of the crossbows, protect the crossbows, and once again, the attacker's army gets attacked from behind and gets like beat up for no reason whatsoever. So once I don't know what this guy was thinking. So I ended up just sending reinforcements at some point towards the end of the battle just to try to get the report, which I sent too late, so I missed the report. So somebody sent this to me. But like I wanted to reinforce because Strider was there and a few other guys that I like, Nomad and I think was Dawn in this one? I don't know, but there were a few guys here that I liked and I wanted to reinforce, but I just couldn't bring myself to doing it after seeing this guy just waste tons of units for no reason. And, I ended up taking a shower, which was like 20 minutes, and the battle was still going on when I got back. So, for brevity purposes, I'm not going to show this whole replay because I don't even know what happened, but I don't even want to know. But there's just several fundamentals of commanding a battlefield of things you don't want to like completely mess up, and this guy has succeeded in showing us things that you don't want to mess up. So once again, with this attack, he pulled the swordsman to protect the catapults and the ballistas. So once again, they are defended by them in the back, and you could see it's just frustrating to watch. So, I think he pulls them out, and then hopefully he'll attack them from behind with the next wave. But I don't know if he does that. But you can see they're just sitting in the back, like wrecking stuff for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, and I think he's got to get this on the next wave. And like if he doesn't take out those ballistas now, it's just sad. All right, thank God. Wait, where the hell's he sending the other guys? Oh, he sent them up there. So they split the army. So I don't know why you'd want to split up your army. Oh my God, look, and the ballistas are still alive. But yeah, incredible. Like, what is this guy thinking? I have no idea, but this is like, wow, like really wow. So then reinforcements comes, and the ballistas are still there, still alive, and now they're going to join in with the reinforcements. Fortunately, the reinforcements that the defender got were pretty weak. So I think he's got to kill the ballista unless he just brings in an army and makes it stay there, and then the ballista gets protected again, which wouldn't surprise me. So now the attacker has gold troops. So hopefully, where did he put that guy? Well, let me just slow it down for a second to see what he's doing. Where did he put the gold archers, or the tier 4, I should say? What did he do with them? Maybe I gotta be missing them. Oh, so okay, so they're over here to try to get the ballistas from the side, but the ballistas are in the front right now. So all he had to do was charge in and take out the ballistas, but he just did it weird. And yeah, and that's okay. But yeah, and he could have just charged in, knocked out the ballistas, and taken out the army, but he's doing it in a really weird way. It'd be funny if these guys actually didn't even turn on the ballistas. That would have been really hilarious. But yeah, once again, the ballistas aren't being attacked until just now, and they could have been killed much earlier. So yeah, as an attacker, you get the advantage of controlling the troops. Do a good job with them. I think the AI could have even done this battle better than this guy did. But yeah, once again, the defender keeps screwing up. He keeps sending in his troops before his allies arrive, so the armies aren't even fighting together. So when you're attacking or defending, you want to, use what little control you have to the best of your advantage. And the attacker, again, could have stopped the swords that were running to the front to, get the other side of, to defend the other side of where the second army was coming from down here, but he didn't do that either. It's just a lot of things that are very surprising happened here from both sides. The defender really should not have won this battle, which they didn't. I don't know if we'll make it to the end, but the attacker does win. Spoiler alert. But this battle took, I think, over an hour, and there's absolutely no reason for that, and there's just none. So once again, this guy pulled his troops way too early. Where are the reinforcements? Are they even on the screen yet? Oh, here they are. So yeah, and I guess it wasn't too bad that time, because you see now they are working together. So that's what you want to do as a defender, is get your reinforcements and your, at-home army to work together. So now where is this guy going to put stuff? I'm kind of curious, because I already checked out here. I wasn't watching at this point. I've seen enough. So you're going to put those guys there. So you can see this is a tier 2 army, so it's going to be pretty weak. So what is he going to do? So he's going to use those guys to attack a gate? Really? That's what you're going to do with the archers? Did he stop it there? I don't know what he's thinking. It's really weird. Okay, so you're going to suicide the swords. You're not going to kill the catapults. And you got archers that are just sitting kind of back there. And then what are these archers doing? They're going after a gate. That's a good thing to do with archers. Go after a gate instead of, trying to kill the enemy. That makes sense. Oh, he did get the ballistas. Oh, lucky. But yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, you killed one gate. Well, half a gate by splitting up your army. Don't know the logic in that. Like, just another waste. So now the question is, he's got the archers are back there, which means that they should be taken out quickly and easily. Let's see how he plays it. So he's got those guys there. Is he going to move them, or is he going to keep them there and just wait? What's he doing? Oh. So he's... I mean, these are just melee guys, right? So it doesn't matter when you send them in earlier so that they get the archers. Or... Okay, so luckily the defense has no cavalry to outrun the speed of the archers, but they might actually end up doing it anyway. So instead of attacking and killing off the archers, you wait there for a reason I don't know, and then the archers get protected by the other guys. What a good strategy. Look at that. That's incredible. I missed this. Like, I was already not watching. Holy God. That's just amazing. So, granted, the attackers are not sending strong armies, but this is still, like... Okay, so he split up his army now and let his archers just get murdered. At least he's got the 3 swords, so they'll break down the rest of that gate. He retreated one of the swords, so maybe that was to keep those guys busy for half a second. Nice job. Okay, interesting decision there. So now he retreats the second one, but it didn't matter because the first one already was grabbing aggro. Okay, well played. Yeah, I can't take this anymore. This is just, like, insulting. So yeah, when you're a commander, and you're controlling the troops, especially look at this. And you got 14 allies here, and this guy who's controlling it is just making, like, really bad decisions. Not a good idea. Strider should have led this battle. Madison should have led this battle. Blackmore could have led this battle. Yeah, Blackmore was the guy I was talking about who just has, like, the ridiculously great army that I've worked with a few times. Cerber could have led this battle, but having this guy lead this battle and just kind of destroy so many troops is just like, whoa, what were you doing? But yeah, this battle went on for quite a long time. I think it was close to an hour, and it definitely shouldn't have. Like, why are you just standing there? Like, is that because you want the horses to kind of just run in there? I guess maybe. Don't know what the point of that is. I can just have all the guys attack together and kill them and then go in. What's up with that? Because you want to build, destroy a couple gates ahead of time? Sure. But yeah, anyway, so when you're commanding an army, especially when it's going to be a big battle, have an idea of what you're doing. If you're defending, try to time it so that your reinforcements are hitting your barracks and stables and archer range at the same time, so you get that double army fighting together. So there's definitely stuff to be learned from this battle of what not to do on both sides, but overall, if you're going to have 14 allies against 7 allies, and a lot of these guys are super strong, so it's really not that fair of a battle. You're going to eventually win. It's just, how many troops you end up wasting and how long it takes. And actually, that was pretty smart to have the Lancers split up there to keep one of them busy while the other ones are working on the gates. That was a good retreat, because it should get those guys. They're all Lancers, so retreating Lancers is fine. Yeah, using the one with the least HP is a good way to go. So that was actually pretty good. I'll give him some props on that. But yeah, once again, the trick is knowing what to do with the troops that you have and trying to use them the best to your advantage. So now he should absolutely just run in there, take out those guys before the ballista. It's just one ballista. But yeah, and what's the point of waiting here? I don't understand. Why would you want to wait? Okay, so you send one of your horses, your lancers, to fight against everybody else? What good is that? And is the plan that he wants those lancers to kind of sneak in behind? But they're not going to make it because, I guess, one of them made it. But yeah, I don't understand this. All right, anyway, yeah, that's kind of funny that the Lancer ended up running back because the guys were so close to the gate. So all that Lancer did, instead of fighting the battle and getting the kill quicker, was just running around in circles. Well played. All right, anyway, so yeah, this is going to be titled The Don'ts of a Commander Fighting a Big Battle. I appreciate you watching. Sorry to shame Forest Moon. Fortunately, I mean the guy's actually from my server as well, so I had a bit of respect for him, but he's definitely not a good commander. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to do the usual stuff. Forest Moon, if you're watching this, if I were you, I would definitely give this video a thumbs down, and say a nasty comment, because I didn't mean to shame you, but I'm sorry, dude. This was just weak. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya.